What was the moment you knew that it was you and it wasn't the companies holding you back? And what were the immediate changes you saw in your business after you had your wake up? So Courtney is basically saying, she says, I know you bounced around in a few companies before you truly started to have success. And so she's asking, what was the moment that you knew that you were the problem and it wasn't the company that was holding you back? And what were the immediate changes you saw in your business right after you had this wake-up phase? All right, that's a great question, Courtney. So let me go ahead and answer that. So yes, if you don't know my story, I did. I bounced around. I was in and out of network marketing, direct sales companies for over 18 years. I actually was introduced to my first network marketing company way back whenever I was, I think I was still in high school. I was probably 17 years old, 17, 18 years old. And I joined a company and I tried it. I did the whole friends and family thing. This was before they had the internet, of course. And it didn't work. And so I quit. And then I joined another company a few years later and that didn't work. And then I joined another company a few years after that. And I think what happened for me, Courtney, was this. By the time I joined the third company, I had an inkling that it was me. But I still wasn't quite sure because I joined this company. It was a health and wellness company. That was the third one that I joined when I kind of had my epiphany. Like, oh my God, I've been doing this all wrong. The common denominator in all of these failures is me. But when I joined that company, I had a bit of a better idea because I said to myself, I have failed in so many companies prior to this, but I'm older now. I'm wiser. I have a bit more credibility. I have more. I've built a successful business, a photography studio outside of direct sales and network marketing. So surely that'll give me credibility that people will listen to me now, and I didn't have that before. So I kind of had an idea, but at the same time, I was saying to myself, wow, this is really a great opportunity. It's like ground floor and all the same hypey kind of stuff, right? And I think what happened was when I joined that company and I went out and I started promoting the same way, like I went, my upline trainers gave me this advice, go, friends and family and call people, and so I went out and I started contacting people that I went to church with and I invited them to presentations and, I did the whole, charade, and it was like the whole thing over again. And that was when I really kind of realized, okay, it's not just a good opportunity, and it's not even just me being credible or being older. Yes, it is true that people join you, not your business, but at the same time, I was going about it all wrong because I was leading, again, with here's how great this thing is, right? Here's how great this ground floor opportunity is or whatever. And once I realized, for me, the big epiphany was this. It was, I started looking around because here's what happens, okay? And I'll tell you the epiphany in just a minute. I started looking around at all of these top earners, and what the company was doing was the company was saying, hey, we've got done-for-you tools and we've got done-for-you marketing materials. You just come in and you plug into our system and you can't go wrong. It's a turnkey business. And I got me to thinking, okay, if that's really true, if there's really such a thing as just turnkey, man, you just turn the key, you plug into their system, and everything happens, and you just start making money hand over fist, why isn't everybody getting rich? And what I found was none of the people who were top earners, who were like at the top of the company, were using the company's pre-made marketing systems or materials, right? They had created their own branded material. They were putting themselves out there as a knowledgeable expert, as someone that could genuinely help their prospects achieve results, as opposed to just another peddler of the thing. Does that make sense? And once I realized that was like the big epiphany for me. And here's what I really understood. I realized top earners promote themselves first as a knowledgeable expert, as a leader, as someone who can genuinely help you reach your goals. It's like, yeah, the company's good, but without me there to help you, it's going to happen a whole lot slower for you. Top earners promote themselves first. their system second, and then the opportunity third, right? And amateurs are all out there going, hey, look at my amazing opportunity, join my thing. It's ground floor. We pay out, 12 different ways till Sunday, and they're wondering why nobody's joining. And I was guilty of that. I was calling all these people from church going, hey man, you got to take a look at this thing. It's like amazing. The timing's perfect. And it just wasn't working because nobody believed me. And that's one of the great things about using attraction marketing on the internet, which, by the way, if you want to learn my 3-step formula for how I stopped chasing my family members and friends and calling people from church, and how I started basically attracting people to me, you can feel free to click the link that you see in the post description on or above or below this video, register for my free web class, and I'll teach you my simple 3-step formula for how I started attracting people to me instead of chasing people around. But one of the great things about the internet is that your history, people don't know your history. Whenever I was going to people, my warm market, people who knew me, who knew I had been in, 2 or 3 other companies prior to this one, I actually had negative credibility because of that. They were like, oh yeah, this is like another one of your things, Tyson. Oh yeah, how long is this one going to last? Oh yeah, Tyson's doing another one of those deals. You know what I mean? So they had that kind of thinking about me. But when I went online, I didn't have to lie and say, hey, I failed in 3 different companies. Now I can say that because I've had success and it's part of my story. But whenever I first came online, I didn't have to say any of that stuff, right? And I didn't say any of that stuff when I first came online. I just simply shared what I was learning. And I used a simple 3-step formula that I call study, share, suggest. And I teach more about that inside of my courses. And I think even on the web class, I teach you a little bit about study, share, suggest. So if you want to attend that free web class, if you've not attended my free web class before, click the link in the post description somewhere on or around this video or below it, and register to attend, and it's about 60 minutes long. I'll walk you through the exact 3-step formula that helped me kind of have my epiphany. So if that was helpful, give me a few more thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, tap that heart button a whole bunch of times to let me know that this was a helpful answer. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Listen, if you enjoyed this video and you want more free training on my channel to help you generate more leads and more sales and grow your business using cutting-edge strategies on the internet, take a second to do 3 things before you go. Click my face right here to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell below to get notified every time I post new videos, and click this video to watch some more free training on my channel. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.